8th century BCE, across the vibrant city-states of archaic Greece and the bustling shores of Ionia, a legendary figure emerged. While no single unified power reigned supreme, a shared Hellenic culture was beginning to flourish, giving rise to some of Western civilization's foundational narratives. The enduring image of Homer is often that of a blind bard, a tragic yet gifted figure reciting his epic poems. This depiction, however, largely stems from later Greek and Roman traditions, notably the Homeric hymn to Delian Apollo, which speaks of a blind man from Chios. Yet, the original texts of the Iliad and the Odyssey offer no direct evidence of Homer's blindness. Some scholars suggest the epithet blind was metaphorical, implying profound inner vision rather than a physical ailment. It adds a romantic layer to his mystique, but isn't historically grounded. Another common belief posits Homer as a single, solitary individual, personally penning both the Iliad and the Odyssey. While this notion offers convenient simplicity, the complex structure and vastness of these intricate oral poems strongly challenge such a view, suggesting a more layered, evolving authorship shaped by generations of bards. The Homeric Question vigorously debates whether a singular poet, a specialized school of poets, or a long tradition of oral bards were ultimately responsible. Noticeable differences in language, stylistic flair, and core thematic focus between the Iliad and the Odyssey further fuel this scholarly discourse, hinting strongly at multiple creative contributors. Many believe Homer was a direct witness to the Trojan War, implying he composed his epics as a contemporary account. However, the war, if it occurred, is generally dated to the late Bronze Age, centuries before the estimated time of Homer in the 8th century BCE. Homer's remarkably detailed descriptions of Bronze Age weaponry, societal customs, and intricate social structures were almost certainly passed down through many generations of vibrant oral tradition. He was a masterful compiler and a brilliant refiner of existing tales, not an actual war correspondent. His true genius lay in synthesizing rather than direct eyewitness reporting. The deeply romantic image of Homer as a perpetually wandering beggar poet, living hand-to-mouth by reciting his captivating verses, is another pervasive popular myth. While ancient bards certainly traveled widely, there's no solid historical evidence to suggest Homer was impoverished or constantly migrating from place to place seeking sustenance. Bards of Homer's assumed era were highly valued entertainers and skilled storytellers, frequently attached to aristocratic households or sacred temples. Their revered craft was respected, and they likely enjoyed a certain status and comfort, far removed from penury, indicating a professional, well-regarded standing within society, not destitution. Another common misconception is that Homer single-handedly invented the epic stories of the Trojan War and Odysseus's arduous journey from scratch. This simply isn't true. He masterfully drew from a rich tapestry of pre-existing oral traditions, deeply embedded myths, and ancient legends that had been circulating for many centuries across the Hellenic world. The tumultuous Bronze Age collapse and subsequent Greek Dark Ages saw countless tales preserved remarkably through dedicated oral transmission. Homer's unparalleled genius lay in his extraordinary ability to weave these fragmented narratives into coherent, compelling, and truly monumental epics. He was a grand editor and masterful redactor, not a sole originator of the content. For centuries, at least 7 ancient Greek city-states, Smyrna, Chios, Colophon, Salamis, Rhodos, Argos, and Athens, have proudly claimed to be Homer's birthplace. The idea that all these claims are equally credible is another myth. one that conveniently overlooks the highly competitive and prestige-driven nature of ancient city-states vying for cultural dominance. These competing claims often arose from a powerful desire for prestige, as hosting the birthplace of such a universally revered poet brought immense cultural and intellectual capital. While some cities, like Chios, might possess stronger circumstantial evidence for their claims, definitive, irrefutable proof remains elusive, leaving Homer's true origin perpetually shrouded in mystery. Finally, the idea that Homer was not a personal name, but a title for a revered bard or a collective of poets, is a fascinating, though ultimately unproven theory. The name itself, Homeros, means hostage or pledge, which adds an intriguing layer of speculation. While the Homer, as a title theory, suggests a grand, collaborative project, most classical scholars still lean towards the existence of at least one dominant poetic genius, even if his individual identity remains obscured by the mists of time and layers of oral tradition. The Iliad and the Odyssey were not merely entertaining stories, they were absolutely central to Greek identity and foundational education. They provided essential moral lessons, crucial historical context, and a common cultural bedrock for diverse city-states. Their profound influence on Hellenic society cannot be overstated, regardless of their precise authorship. The poems served as foundational texts, profoundly shaping the Greek worldview and their understanding of heroism, justice, and the often capricious gods. Generations learned to read and recite through these magnificent epics, internalizing their values and narrative structures, connecting them deeply to their shared ancestral past and cultural heritage. Beyond literature, their profound impact extended significantly to art, philosophy, and political thought. Sculptors, painters, and playwrights drew endless inspiration from Homer's vivid imagery and his complex, relatable characters. The captivating stories were constantly reinterpreted, celebrated, and innovatively adapted into countless new artistic forms. The gods and goddesses of the Homeric epics also provided a comprehensive and often tumultuous pantheon for the Greeks, meticulously defining their intricate relationships with the divine and the cosmic order. These tales were far more than mere entertainment. They served as profound explanations for human existence, destiny, and the world's inherent complexities. These pervasive myths surrounding Homer, though frequently romanticized, highlight a crucial, enduring truth. The stories themselves have become larger than any single individual creator. They are timeless cultural touchstones, evolving and adapting seamlessly through centuries, continuously captivating and profoundly resonating with new audiences across generations. Whether he was blind or sighted, one person or many, an eyewitness or a masterful synthesizer, the enduring power, artistic brilliance, and emotional resonance of the Iliad and the Odyssey remain undiminished. They continue to be rigorously studied, passionately debated, and profoundly cherished as unparalleled masterpieces of narrative art across all cultures. Every new generation rediscovers the timeless themes of war, heroism, fate, and homecoming embedded within these ancient verses. The profound emotional resonance, the vivid and relatable characters, and the deep wisdom transcend their historical context and continue to speak directly to the core of the human condition across all epochs. The persistent myths about Homer serve to underscore the almost mythical status he himself attained. The more enigmatic and mysterious the figure becomes, the more potent and enduring the legend grows, allowing readers to project their own ideas onto the powerful creative force behind these monumental and awe-inspiring works of literature. Ultimately, the true identity and precise historical circumstances of Homer remain secondary to the enduring, universal legacy of his work. The stories he curated and perfected have far outlived their original origins, powerfully proving that great art can effortlessly transcend its creator and become truly universal, speaking to all humanity. The myths we've explored about his blindness, his singular authorship, his supposed presence at the Trojan War, or his rumored poverty, all contribute to a romanticized, yet often inaccurate picture of the man. These embellished tales are an intriguing part of the Homeric story, but they are not the complete, factual truth behind the legend. Instead of meticulously focusing on these human-made embellishments and legendary fabrications, perhaps we should simply marvel at the sheer artistic achievement itself. The voice, or collective voices, behind the Iliad and the Odyssey gifted humanity with narratives that continue to resonate powerfully and profoundly across millennia, inspiring countless generations. The enigmatic figure of Homer, perpetually shrouded in mystery and myth, serves as a powerful reminder. Some stories are so profound, so deeply human, and so universally resonant that they endure far beyond the fleeting lives of those who first told them, becoming an indelible part of our collective consciousness, forever imprinted.